So this is problem 11, chapter 13, Giancoli 6th edition. They tell us what is the density of water at 4 Celsius. This is a number that you probably already know. No? So that when we are at 4 Celsius, the density of water is 1,000 kilograms per cubic meters. Okay, so this is something that you may remember. We already discussed that. Okay, now we want to know, this is the value of the density at that specific temperature, but we want to know what happens if I change this temperature. I get a very high temperature. It's each person has a different number here. Okay, so much larger than 4 Celsius. So we want to know what is the new density. So what do you expect? Well, above 4 Celsius, the water does not have that anomalous behavior anymore. Above 4 Celsius, we know that the water will expand. So the volume will become larger. If it becomes larger, we expect the density to become smaller. Okay? Let's find this number. So how are we going to do that? Well, what do we know? What is density? Density is mass divided by volume. All right, for this case, where it was at 4 Celsius, I can say that, well, my mass was 1,000 kilogram. Okay, so let me assume that this mass is not going to change, but that the volume can change. So the volume at 4 Celsius was 1 cubic meters. So what I need to find now is what is this new volume for this higher temperature. So I'll call this the new volume. What is it? Well, it's the original one, so I'll call this original one V naught. So it's V naught plus how much it expands. And so what is this delta V? This delta V depends on the material. So this beta here, which is the coefficient of volume expansion. So you search in a table, look for water. And what else do we have? The initial volume and the change in temperature. Okay? So with this expression, you're going to find this new volume. So how are you going to then find this new density? Well, keep the mass fixed. Keep the mass as 1,000 kilogram. Okay? And now what you're going to change is the volume, this new volume. And this will give you the new density of water, which should be smaller than 1,000 kilogram per cubic meters because the water has now expanded.